Good morning. So today I've been guided to bring a channeling to you that came to me this morning. So if you would like to ground, open and receive, this is our message. So within the bowels of your deepest understanding are versions of you ready to rise in celebration of the extraordinary transformative exchange taking place. You are the sacred feminine on the threshold of return, burning with fire as you emerge triumphantly from the depths of your own remembrance. Not meek and mild, timid or forlorn, but a mighty goddess on the threshold of cataclysmic reincarnation, a divine resurrection of the sacredness within. Once worshipped for the divine wisdom within the sanctity of your sacredness. This majestic sovereign being is awakening to the remembrance of her divine consciousness. Once stripped and ridiculed for the sacredness of her soul by the patriarchal deception of lust and ego, greed and dominance. Quietly waiting for the tides of truth and justice to return. Having healed, alchemized, and calibrated in the sovereignty of creation. It is now the divine feminine that is poised to rise in majestic freedom, regaining the rightful place in the exuberance of light. The living flame of honesty, clarity, and freedom, fueled by the shift in conscious awareness. Ancient wisdom calling back the majesty of your divine remembrance. Where once a warrior stood, now the sacred feminine awakens to the unfolding emergence of her own sacredness. Wisdom and knowledge stand as silent sentinels to the gateway of the divine feminine resurrection. Wisdom held within which has been stripped from the concepts of tradition, denied for years, yet weaved into every foundation of the soul, not lost, abandoned, or forsaken. Ancient knowledge and teachings are teetering on the breath of remembrance. Remember to step boldly into the energetic frequency of divine consciousness. Speaking from the depths of your own sovereignty, the divine feminine has been gathering voice in the energy of her divine awakening. Not as an individual, but as a collective consciousness rising in conscious alignment. Grateful in its delivery, stirring the echoes of remembrance, dancing in the stillness of the soul. Light is being refracted through the lens of the divine beauty. Sovereignty is returning to rise on the tides of tranquil creation, to bloom once more in the beauty of the emerging sacredness within the sanctity of your sacred voice. Gone are the seeds of resistance. Through alchemical integration, the power of divine intelligence is rising. Wake up to your divine sovereignty and step into the authentic intuition within the depths of ancient wisdom. Such deep awareness locked in the beauty of your soul. A wisdom seeking light, ready to be rebirthed and calibrated in the honour of this returning sacredness. Such devout wisdom and knowledge held within the sovereignty of your soul. The coil is unravelling. The sacred feminine is rising. The ancient dragon is on the move. A bastion of truthfulness, the guardian and keeper of this sacred knowledge, now whispers the songs of creation, recalibrating and seeding this deep awareness through you once more. In moments of infinite clarity, you hear the stirrings of remembrance in your own sacredness, surfacing, illuminating, and inviting you to remember the fullness of your radiance. Feel the power of your own divinity and harness the magnitude of this emerging conscious awareness. A supreme power that is driving this resonance towards the culmination of an expressive experience. Powerful energies are stirring, waking, igniting, and reacting to the true knowledge of your divinity, awakening you to the power and magnitude of your sovereignty. Graceful presence in every thought, power in full understanding, etched in every breath of your soul, emerging from the hallowed halls of your soul's remembrance. Honour the journey, honour the sacredness, honour the awareness. When the world and the soul merge in holy divinity with the divine masculine as one equal divine presence, two halves of the whole united in divine perfection, not in dominance, but as equals in energy of continuous potential, aligned within infinite existence. All seals will be broken. With the force of enlightened sacred knowledge, all will rise, triumphantly conquering the essence of illuminated consciousness, to expand and ignite the inferno of wisdom and knowledge within all. Balanced to perfection, whole and complete, unification with the intensity of sovereignty, graceful presence and purposeful strength nurtured with divine presence. Rising as equals, the protector and the nurturer working in symbiotic harmony. No submission, no conquering, equals in all aspects of divine sovereignty. So that was the message that came through this morning. It was rather long, but I found it quite powerful and quite pertinent, about we are the female and the male, and when we merge in our divine unity, then we rise as one essence. That's not to say that a male partner cannot join, but this is about the embodiment of you as a whole sovereign being in the light of your own truth, in the dark and the light, the shadow and the joy of unification of all, and the deeper understanding that you are that holy vessel, you are that holy grail, you are the enlightenment of the divine, because you are the divine that works through you. So today's message, I hope it resonates. Let me know if it does. And until we meet again, I wish you well. My soul is full of joy. It is full of light and graciousness in being able to bring these messages to you. So for today, Namaste.